morning. It is actually not that early in the morning, but I went to sleep so late last night, and so I am fully feeling it this morning. I just dropped Hubsy off at work because he's taking a van or something. I don't know, there was some explanation. He's going somewhere out of Leicester, I think Coventry, to some of their stores, and they're taking the van or something. So anywho, I couldn't hear much. I just rolled out of bed, put my sunnies on, grabbed whatever jacket I could find. Incidentally, it turned out to be Alina's. I just went and dropped him off, so got a banging headache. So I was up last night, totally fell down a rabbit hole. I was on Twitter and I saw a post from Robin Williams' son. But then I started researching because I never found out like how Robin Williams had passed away. And I just like fell into God knows what, like these accounts of his last few hours and his last few days. And turns out he had something called, I'm going to forget now, I think it's Lewy body's dementia, which is, I thought he was depressed, right? Not that depression isn't a chemical imbalance in the brain and it's something that you can help, because you can't help depression, yeah? Like, you can't just snap out of it. It turns out he had this condition which basically affected his brains, and they didn't realise. So he'd been misdiagnosed with having Parkinson's disease a couple of months before he passed away. And then it was, I believe, 3 months after he passed away, the autopsy showed that he had indications of this LBD in his brain. And it was something like 40% of his dopamine receptors were no longer working. And dopamine is the hormone that makes you happy. So it just got me thinking, like, wow, his brain physically couldn't be stimulated by this hormone, and therefore he couldn't physically be happy. I don't know, man, I don't know. It just got me thinking. Here was something that was completely uncontrollable to him, that just happened to him. And he had such a successful career. And he made so many people laugh and happy, and he was so talented. And, you know, there's accounts of him being such a nice man as well. And it's like, in the end, he, like, this disease, like, took over his body. Like, neurologically, he was deteriorating, and you wouldn't have been able to tell on the outside. And I always, like, this is something, for years, I believed that you really don't know what people are going through. And so just be kind. Just be kind, just be nice. It doesn't cost you anything. You have no idea what someone's going through. And I think actually you have to have gone through something tragic yourself in order to even grasp that concept, to even be able to tap into that part of your soul where you've been through something so that wrecks you so much that you can understand what that's like, and you wouldn't want anybody else to go through it. Do you know what I mean? So, but this just further kind of cemented it for me. Like, here he was, like, he was just going through something. You would have passed him in the street and you wouldn't have known, or you might not have had like the best encounter with him, where apparently he'd like stopped responding to people's jokes, not smiling as much. And, you know, like, pop culture, that's called resting bitch face, right? Like, you don't know, maybe there's something going on in that person's life or brain, or who knows what. Like, humans are not created perfect, and we're at the mercy of our biology and our environment and our upbringing and like so much stuff. We're in the end so weak and helpless when it comes to nature and the things that overtake us. And so why not, if we're all on this journey together, why not help one another along, and why not show each other essentially, I believe, what God showed us in creating us, which is love and compassion. You know, what is it that we make on this planet before we go, in the same way that our ancestors made on this planet before they went, and what of them is left now, and what of us will be left behind when we eventually depart. It's all just down to the reality that you build for yourself, right? Nobody has the monopoly on what reality truly is. Everybody only experiences it through their own lens and all the various belief systems that they incorporate into their minds and their bodies through the years that we spend on this planet. And so, you know, what kind of reality are we building for ourselves? What kind of reality are we helping our children to build for themselves, you know? Because it's like a big part of that is so much a construct of what our parents believed and taught and what was passed down to them, and the intergenerational beliefs and self-beliefs and world beliefs and traumas were passed down. Like, sometimes I think I just get such a deep feeling of interconnectedness with everything and everyone. Just putting some essential oil in, get my diffuser going. And then I'm gonna crack on with loading my dishwasher. Doing some emails, sorting out some re-deliveries from my DPD. Tip properly, please, Angel. You don't like them? So I'm taking the kids swimming with their cousins. Amema's going to come as well. In fact, is she meeting us there or?
Oh, she's coming.
Yeah, she's coming. So we're leaving now. I've kept everything ready for dinner in the house. I've just done a massive clean-up of the kitchen.
I cleaned my room.
And what, how many? 3 laundries? You cleaned your room? Well done, Angel. And then for dinner, I've just sauteed my onions, put some sauces in there, defrosting the meat, which is over there. I don't touch meat, so when Hubsy comes, he's gonna come and like wash it and clean it and then put it into there. And then just in case I'm in a rush to do something else, or if I have to nip off somewhere, I've kept the spices for him to add in here. So all he has to do is like put the meat in and then put the spices in, and that way like everything's ready for him to do. He doesn't really have to think about much. I don't really have to tell him what to do. Yeah, oh, I was supposed to make a coffee. Look, this is a tragedy when Mama's getting ready to make a coffee and there's no time to have the coffee because it's getting late. Yeah, Shane bought it. Actually, do you know what? I'm just gonna take it in a, where's my flask? Oh, also, I just cleared up a whole bunch of PR stuff that arrived off the island, and then literally just now, another one just came. So I'm really looking forward to trying this. It's actually a brand, I don't know how to pronounce actually, Emmeline. It's a new brand, and they make makeup that suits every skin tone. Like, it's suitable for women of color. They've got really nice nude shades. Where is it? Like, they've got really nice nude shades in there. So I can't wait to try these.
What can you do? It's really hard.
Oh, darling. That's it. I'm going to take as many floats as you can find, lovely. Can I blow this over there when you're there?
Yeah.
We'll just save me having to carry something bigger. That would just be more portable.
So we're going swimming right now.
We're getting better and better at swimming, aren't we?
That's true.
We've improved a lot.
Yeah.
I really, really regret not sending you guys for swimming lessons when you were younger.
I don't
like when you were babies.
What?
I wish I'd sent you there.
I don't want to go swimming lessons, but going swimming with cousins is fine.
So whilst the kids are indoors swimming, aunties are there, my sisters-in-law are there. I thought I'd nip out and go to the shopping centre up the road. So I went to Tesco's, got myself some dinner for tonight since I'm making meat for everyone else. Spinach and wild which is delicious. So I'm just gonna go and join everybody else, and then I'm gonna leave in like 10 minutes to go home. Honey, now kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Am I Ed Sheeran?
Amena,
Yes.
put ballet on.
Do you want me to put it on the telly? Should we dance to them? Calling you. We're making cupcakes. We need 2 eggs. Do you know how to crack an egg? No? Well, we're going to try today. Alright? No time like the first one. Alright? So you're going to take it. Oh dear. Chicha? Dina? You burp just like Chicha does.
Yay! High five!
No, Chicha, no. You know what? We should do to Chicha every time he burps. Every time we burp, we should give him a big bite. Should we give him a big bite? Yeah? When will that Chicha marry me? I don't know. She said to me the other day, she said, Amena, put some flowers in it. She loves putting flowers in my hair. Put some flowers in your hair. I said, okay. So if you put flowers in your hair, then Chicha will marry you. I think she thinks we're boyfriend, girlfriend. And these two are born out of wedlock. Yes, Angel. 2 eggs! Very good. I'm going to get some flour out first. Okay? Where's the flour? So, let me first take Chicha's tea out. Because if I don't make him tea, maybe he won't marry me. And that's fine. It doesn't matter if a man doesn't marry you because you don't make tea for him. Teaching a life lesson. But if he makes you tea, that's how you know he's the one. If he gets out of the egg chair that he's in, makes his way all the way to the other side, into the kitchen, then takes his own tea out, and takes tea out for you, that definitely means that he's somebody good to marry. What's that number there? It is the number 1. Oh my goodness, you genius. We need caster sugar, which is that. Caster sugar, yeah. Look, there it says K.
There it is.
Okay. This curry first. Yes. Oh, you don't want to juggle with those eggs. Oh, my camera's getting all steamy. Your dad sent me this. I was just showing you the cucumber. Your dad sent me a cucumber. He grew it in his garden. How cool, right? Organic cucumber.
It's on the other.
Careful where you hold that. I didn't even put it down. So, the cupcakes are looking good. Walaikum salam.
You want to see the cupcake?
Want to see the cupcakes, Mimar? Mum and Dad have just come down last minute. I was talking to Mum on the phone and I was like, oh, do you want to come down for dinner? And she's like, oh, she's already made stuff, they're fine. And then she texted in the group and she was like, I'm coming. I'm just going to bring the food down.
Need a cupcake?
Can I open my eyes?
Assalamu alaikum, Nana.
Can I open my eyes?
Yeah.
Lena made them.
Who made them? MashaAllah. It's hot. Oh, it's smoky. Okay, I'm gonna have it up.
Oh my god.
Can you take a picture and show me what it is on there?
You want to see a picture?
How it looks. Can I see what it
You
looks?
can see it on my camera, baby, later.
It's Snow White.
So my mirror fell. That's what happens when you prop it up and you don't put it away. The strange thing is, I swear, babe, a second before it fell, I was coming and I literally thought to myself, I don't know, I just saw a vision of it falling. I just thought, oh, it's gonna fall. It's just so weird. And then it suddenly just fell. I'm just really grateful no one else was here. That is crazy.
So we're gonna have to get you another mirror. How thick is it? 4 mil. 4 mil mirror. Polished all around to fit in this space in that size. Better to do that, and then rather than getting a whole new frame for it, just get a new glass for it.
Oh, right, yeah, I guess so. Do you think that would
The frame
work?
of it looks fine.
Yeah.
Not cracked anywhere.
Do you think so? And then just like sit it in with some glue?
The frame is really good. It's not cracked anywhere.
Solid. Babe, mind the small bits, the really tiny bits. Should hoover them, right? Hello lovelies, I am in such a good mood today. Even though I woke up at 6 a.m, and trust me, I am not one of those psychos that like springs out of bed and goes and does their morning workout. No, I need a little bit of chill time at least. I at least need some tea, and I don't want to be getting up at 6 a.m. and working out. And yet there I was. I found myself, get out of bed. I couldn't get to sleep. My eyes just sprung open. Before I knew it, I was in my cabin working out. I showered, I curled my hair, I cleaned the kitchen. Like, I've got so much energy today. I can only put that down to, I was thinking about this while I was having my shower. I can only put it down to the fact that I just listened to my body yesterday, and I allowed it to just recuperate and allowed myself to just reset, feel what I needed to feel, and just build myself back up. Plus, working out is a really great way for me personally to process stuff. Like, I get to hash stuff out. I don't actually listen to music and stuff when I work out. It's just, I need quiet. On occasion, like if someone's there, I will chat with people, or I will do like audio notes on my phone if I'm like conversing with somebody or my agent or someone, or like something pressing on work is happening, then I will. But essentially my ideal workout is just quiet, and I just get to be with my thoughts, and for some reason I get my best ideas then. I get so much inspiration for stuff, and also if anything's on my mind, I get to just process it and move on, you know. Like, and I like to do that. I like to have that level of reflection before I go for my therapy, which I've got tomorrow. And so at least I know where I'm at. I feel quite balanced. I feel like, you know, when you sort out like a messy drawer and everything is like put in its place, and you've got like new containers and a fresh sort of storage space. That's how I feel after I've worked out. I really genuinely feel like it's so good for your mental health. We're gonna go to Asda. I really like their school uniforms, and get Alina's school uniform and get Lovebug's trousers, because he has to get a special uniform, right? We have to order his uniform in for his secondary school. And hopefully we'll find what we need. I say I cleaned the kitchen, I did, but my most, I think, least liked part of kitchen cleaning is cleaning the utensils. And I've got my pancake / crepe maker to still clean from yesterday. We had the cousins down yesterday, or the day before, and they stayed overnight, and they all woke up in the morning and requested pancakes, which I wasn't actually looking forward to doing because I couldn't be bothered. But then once I got my crepe maker out and the pancakes going, literally that's it. I was standing here getting the toppings out, being all fancy, and yeah, and then I just didn't clean up. Basically yesterday we were supposed to just have like a chill day at home with the kids. Hubsy was, well, semi-chill for Hubsy. He was like emptying the attic, organizing things, doing trips to the junkyard, and he basically like had his hands full. And I was planning on just doing some pampering, but it didn't quite work out as planned, which is fine. I am actually a big fan of like spontaneous, random, last minute things, so happy to have a pancake party. And then I basically didn't clean up properly until today, because we then had an unexpected trip to the graveyard. My sister rang because my parents were going to the graveyard to visit my gran and my sister. So I decided to hop along, and then basically afterwards, although like I'm normally fine, for some reason yesterday I felt, do you want to go outside, Mickey? Oh, she's eating. For some reason yesterday I just felt really zapped. So yeah, I felt really just zapped afterwards, and for some reason really introspective, quite low, like physically I felt fine, but mentally I had quite a low energy. So I thought, you know what, just leave everything on now. You know, you're not in a rush to get all this stuff done. Just leave the kitchen. It will be there waiting for you the next day. And I didn't want to ask Hubsy to do it because he was tired and then he had a headache later. I think it was just inhaling all that dust. So I just kind of left it and then did it this morning, and it all got done. I think first thing I'm going to do is to go to the glass cutting place, get a glass cut. I'm thinking, if you guys come with me, remember how my mirror broke? Well, I had an idea. I feel like it was kind of meant to be in a way, because what I'm thinking is so if this is my dressing room, RIP mirror, this door here, I'm thinking of just putting a big sheet of glass. So like just putting a big mirror on there and just attaching it on there. And that will then be my full length mirror in the room. Because otherwise I don't really have any other wall space, and I don't want to have to keep pulling out a mirror as I did before. I just want the mirror there. So until we move houses, I have to either move these wardrobes, so reconfigure the wardrobe layout, which I don't want to do. It would mean that I'd have to get rid of at least one of my glass cabinets, I reckon, which I really, really don't want to do. My next best bet is to either put a mirror on like one of these wardrobes, so switch out the door for a mirror door, or to get a sheet of glass, put a mirror on the back of the door. Like basically we did that in our bathroom. It's Hubsy's idea. And you know, this one here, this one is just like a sheet of glass that we stuck. So I think we can do something similar to that. So I think I'm gonna go there first. Yes, then we'll do school uniforms, and then I'm meeting my sisters for lunch. Amena does not have long to go. Sob, like I'm feeling, literally, I don't normally cry. You know, if somebody is leaving, no matter who it is, I'm just not the type. Okay, maybe like if it's the kids' first day at school, you know, like maybe then and they're leaving me. But if someone's like going away somewhere, I'm not one to like cry, because I always have the belief that, oh, I'm gonna see you again soon, so it's fine. But for some reason the other day I got really teary, and I was like, and this didn't happen last time. I don't even know if I mentioned this in a vlog that day, but yeah, she's trying currently to extend her visit. We're looking at tickets because her husband in Saudi, he's gonna be, I think, traveling at the current time that they have planned for Amena and Lena to return. Saud is gonna be in a different city for work. So they're thinking of extending the trip purely based on the fact that they'll be there alone anyway. They won't get to see him. Hello. What are your plans for today? Come on, lovebug, let's go. Have you done your homework? I put the red carpet from my bedroom here because obviously we've got hardwood floors, and because Lena, I'm just afraid that she's going to slip and hurt herself. She likes to sit on the floor and do a lot of colouring, so that it's a giant eyesore right now. It's like a random pop of red in the middle of the living room. So yeah, that's why. Oh, I needed to do the dryer stuff. So our Costco/Asda trip is now finished. I'm waiting outside my mum's house for my sister Amena to come, so that we can go for a little lunch and a coffee at Wistow Maze. Our Asda and Costco trip was uneventful, but I mean, I have to say, Hubsy always says to me, if you're not planning on getting lots of things, don't go to Costco. And I'm always like, no, I just need this. I just need this one thing. I went there just needing cat food, and I came out with like loads, like a massive box of profiteroles and wipes and all sorts. I'll probably show you guys when I get home later. So we stopped over at my house to unload the stuff that we got from there and from Asda. I got the kids, thank God we found the kids' uniforms. Took forever because there wasn't much left and the clothing had been put on the wrong size hangers. So we found everything that we needed as far as uniforms are concerned, so that's a massive sigh of relief. I just need to order Lovebug's secondary school ones because they have the personalised ones with the school logo on them. And then we also, then I asked the kids whether they felt like any snacks, because when their cousins came over the other day, apparently the kids didn't have enough snacks, even though like literally they are like piranhas. You put some food there and you blink and everything's just gone, which is great. It's fine, mashallah, good for them. They eat well, but yeah, they ran out of snacks, so I let the kids choose what they wanted. Are you so excited to go Wistow? I am coming, darling. I'm driving you there in the car. I'm your driver today. Are you enjoying your short hair? Yeah. How fun is it to wash?
Yeah, definitely.
That's one thing I love. Yeah.
I can't believe how quickly I can style my hair now.
Yeah. And it's in pretty good nick. Like, considering she bleached it, however she did it. Shark do 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 do.
That's what I like.
That looks so good.
It is yours. Ooh, whose is that? Amazing. Whose is?
Whew, just got home. If you could see that face. Mums know that face. Anywho, so we ended up going for dessert.
Yup. Dessert.
Umema just felt like having to know. She'd promised Lena
Oh, fair enough.
some milkshake. So we ended up just going for dessert. So now we're gonna have dinner. So dessert first, then dinner.
I just realised.
First I've got to put this stuff away. Remember I was telling you guys the stuff I bought?
Wait, I don't think.
We went and got carried away totally carried away at Costco. But these are really good things, right?
Yeah.
We use these wipes, they're brilliant. This was actually a 6-pack of these washing up liquids. I gave 3 to my mum. And then I needed Ziploc bags. We got crisps and stuff from Asda. School uniforms from Asda. I said to the kids they could have anything and they decided to go to Dorito out. And this is my asparagus. Oh, and then, I want to ask you guys actually, I quite like the Kirkland brand. I've never bought their dishwasher packs before, but I am curious to try them. Let me know if you guys have tried this before and how you got on with it. I've been using the Finish one for years. Never tried any other brand, I don't think. And I bought these, again I gave half to my mum. They're like these nutty sesame seed snacks. So, I'm just gonna put all of this stuff away. First I'm gonna sit and post on my Instagram actually. I like to do, I was doing morning posts and then like I couldn't keep up with it. And so like I've been switching between morning and evening. I don't know when you guys like to sit and scroll your Instagram, but I'm more of like an evening person when it comes to going through my socials. So I figured, you know what, I think I'm gonna settle on evening for now. So I'm gonna post to my Instagram. Got my pictures ready, I just need to do a caption. And then I like to stick around for a couple of minutes and just like reply to people who are on there like first, or any DMs that I've got that I need to reply to, or anybody who I need to reply to from my last post. I kind of like to sit and do Instagram stuff in one go and not kind of go in and out, jump in and out of the app throughout the day. Yeah, I need to just reply to some DMs. You know, sometimes people just want an arm and a leg in return for a collab, and I'm just like, hence the serious face, I'm like, no. What did you say?
All incidents have works.
I'm so proud of you, my angel.
Thank you. So you guys.
I won't kiss you on camera because I don't want to embarrass you. I don't want to be that mum. I haven't put anything away. I literally started writing some thoughts. My sister's here to watch Love Island.
Yep.
My hubsy Jan is back. I'm just about to pray. People don't get triggered with my hijab. You went to work and you went to football.
Yeah, I got injured.
I want to connect you
Oh
to
no.
Got hamstring.
My poor
Mickey 2
baby.
because Mickey 3 is the faster one. But
Showed me I'll have to take care of you.
Yeah. Now I've got a long day tomorrow.
You need a proper nursing.
So I'm going to 7 places. Yeah.
I can't see you. Hang on.
Watford, Slough.
When?
Ilford, Green Street.
When?
Huh?
Tomorrow? In one day?
Tomorrow and the day after.
Oh
Tomorrow.
my goodness.
7 places.
What?
Oodles.
I like a bun.
Oh, by the way, do you know what I got for you?
Yeah, food.
Profiteroles.
Nice.
Costco size.
I was hungry, so I'm gonna eat this.
No, and I bought us some sushi as well.
Oh yeah, you did say you mentioned sushi.
Should we have some sushi? Can I ask you a serious question? What's your problem with Priya? Eh?
Huh?
Eh, you're always hating on Priya. She is our representation in the house.
I don't care.
There was
She's doing
no
her
like
representation
flirtation.
properly. She likes Boris Johnson. She finds him attractive.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm a fun person.
It's personal choice,
And I felt
babe.
like
You're always saying you want her out. Maybe today will be it. The day.
I hope so.